welcome to my video. This clip was filmed on September 3rd. It was sometime in the morning. I don't quite know the time, but this is just me building a little shelf that I got. I got this shelf for my laundry room. I was really needing something for storage in there since I was just putting everything on the little wooden panel that I have on that holds my water heater and my AC. And I needed something to store my cleaning supplies and my laundry stuff. Since I had nowhere to put it, it had just been sitting on that wooden thing I told you about. So I had a lot of fun building this. It was a little bit frustrating because I have not built a shelf like this before and the instructions were really unclear. You'll see me getting frustrated and just staring at the instructions in pure confusion. This is where I'm having trouble with the little snaps. They wouldn't snap in. And the instructions didn't say how they snap in. You had to like hold them together on the pole and then pull it down. And it didn't explain that. And they didn't like snap together. So I still don't know how they're held together, but I'm not complaining. I finally figured it out. And here I am putting those little snaps on because that's how they hold the little racks. But once I figured that out, it was pretty easy. This is me just putting them on the incredible description from me. This is me putting it on the bars, and one of them fell off. That was great. Today was a really big day when it came to putting stuff together. I got this shelf as well as some little stained glass window decals that you'll be seeing later in this video, and they look really nice. I think I didn't actually show the final shelf. I didn't show what that looked like once it was put together and in the laundry room, but maybe I will at some point. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. But I do show the window, and the window looks really nice. I really love how the window turned out, and you guys are going to see, and I'm really excited for that. Anyway, so this clip is nearly done, and I'm going to show you the finished, put together shelf. It just won't have anything on it, and it's not in its proper place. Here it is. Look at her go. So this is the same day, and this is me. Oh, no, I showed that in my last video. Oh my God. This is me putting up my curtain rod. I'm sorry. I totally got confused even though I just edited this video. So as you can see, that is the stained glass decal I talked about, but I am actually putting up my curtain rod. I totally forgot. Oh my God. So I had a really hard time putting this curtain rod up because I do not have a power drill. All I have is a regular screwdriver, and it's up at an angle that's terrible. So for what I was trying to do, I was trying to like hammer in a nail so that I would have a hole to put the screw in, like kind of a guide hole, because I couldn't push hard enough to get it in there. And I finally worked. It got on in there. Each curtain rod needed 2 screws, so I had to do that twice per side. And yeah, I ended up getting that up there, and it took more time than it should have, if I'm gonna be honest. I got these really pretty sage green curtains. I know you can't really tell in the video, like when you see them, I know you can't really tell that they're sage green, but they are, and they look really nice. And I'm really glad I got the sage green ones instead of the white ones or the beige ones, because that's what I was originally thinking of getting, was white or beige. Or burlap, I think, was another color I was deciding on, but I decided against it and thought that the green would be best one to go with the stained glass, as well as the colors that I'm trying to incorporate in my apartment. I plan on painting my furniture that I have, and it's going to be green. But look at the finished product. I hung some little fairy lights back there. This is me talking about how I was thinking about cutting the curtain to that length, but I decided to keep them long. I may cut an inch or 2 off just to get them off the floor like that, because I don't really like them all bunched up on the floor, and I don't want to rehang the curtain rod. So yeah, that is this. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. I did move those waters, by the way. It's not that messy. So this clip was filmed on September 6th. It was sometime in the evening after dinner, and I decided to play with some clay. It's been a really long time since I've done anything with my clay, but I decided that I really wanted to make some kind of decoration or some kind of, like, I don't know, I just wanted to make something for the apartment that was decor, because I don't have a whole lot of money for decor or for things of that nature. So I decided to make a little bowl. And it does look like, it absolutely looks like a little ashtray, but it's not. I don't smoke. I don't have any hate for anybody who does. I just don't. I don't do any of that. I just wanted a little bowl, either for trinkets or for display, for a bookshelf or something of that nature. I just wanted something cute, and I keep seeing these little things that people make, and I wanted to be a part of it. So I sat down and I made a bowl, and I also made a mushroom, but I don't think I show the process of making that, if I'm going to be honest. So I am just making the little decorative part on the inside, which I decided was going to be a Luna moth. No reason, no special reason for that. I just really like Luna moths. I think they're very pretty. I think they're very cool. And I saw a flower pot that somebody had painted, which it was a black flower pot. It was a terracotta flower pot that they painted black, and then they painted a Luna moth on it. And I thought it was very nice, and I wanted something like that, so I made it. I don't have any pots like that, so I was like, I'm gonna make my own thing, since I don't have a pot. I am thinking about making, I don't have a lot of clay now, but if I decide to get more clay, I am going to consider making like little pots for flowers and stuff, since it's really difficult to find pots that look nice and have drainage holes. And I just like the homemade look. I really do. I know it can be messier than stuff that you can get at home and stuff that you can buy, but I just really like the homemade look. I always have. I just like it. It looks nice to me. And while I have you guys for a little bit, since this clip continues, I just wanted to talk about burnout and life pertaining to it as an artist. It's just so difficult to find the motivation to do the things you're supposed to do, because I did this project as a form of procrastination. I have a lot of things that I need to be doing, and I've been doing none of them, and this was one of the things I used to not do the things I need to do. Also, here's that mushroom I made. She is very pretty. This was a whip. This was before I finished her. But yeah, procrastination is so awful, and I have been struggling a lot with not procrastinating, believe it or not. Hello guys. Today is Thursday, September 8th. It is almost 7:00 p.m. and I just recorded this clip without the mic, so you can't hear it. I've had a pretty productive day today, despite only having 4 hours of sleep last night. I just couldn't go to bed. I ate a really late dinner, and I ended up getting really bad indigestion, and then I got into a real long conversation with my friend, and it just ended up to where I did not go to bed. But I got up so I went to sleep at like 6:30, and then I woke up at about 11:30, 11:20-ish, and I just stayed up, and I was out of bed before noon, which is a shocker for me. The first thing I did was I did my dishes, because I did not wash them last night, so I had to take them out, because if I don't wash my dishes the night before, I will make like a sink to have them soak in overnight, so that they're not just gathering bugs. So I put my dishes in the sink, and I did them this morning, and then I swept, and I played a little bit of Mario Kart. I have been obsessed with this one game, by the way. It's called Fish Tycoon. I used to love it when I was little. Loved it when I was little, but I could never figure out how to play it, and now I have figured out how to play it. I figured out that you need to farm some expensive fish that will sell for like $30 or more a pop. And that's what I've been doing. I've been just breeding fish to get money. I think it's very fun, though I don't think it should be done I think it should only be done in games. Please do not breed a bunch of fish for money. I also did a couple of commissions today, and I'm starting a new thing over on Patreon. It's just OC Fact of the Day, which if you don't know what OC means, it's original character fact of the day. But instead of doing daily, I decided to do the whole week in one post, and then after a week or so goes by, I will then be posting the facts from the week or so before on Instagram. So the patrons are getting early access to that stuff. Unless it's like spoilery, then I'm obviously not going to include the spoilery ones on my Instagram. But I'm going to try to make them not super spoilery since they're on the $1 tier, and the $1 tier does not get spoilers. So I did that today. I did 2 commissions. I just finished the other one. And I'm actually about to add little end panels to the episodes that I've worked on so that I can split them up in the website that I use to split my comics up, and then I'm going to be putting them on my hard drive, or my thumb drive, I mean. And you're going to see clips of this, but you're not going to see me painting this. But I made a little mushroom out of, you can kind of see it. I made a little mushroom out of air dry clay. I just used watercolor to color it and just tools around my house to shape it, as well as my fingers. You don't see me making that mushroom, but you do see me making this bowl. I don't remember how much of this bowl that I show, but she is messy, but I really like her. She is not an ashtray. She is either going to be for decoration or for trinkets. It's a little Luna moth, and I plan on giving that a couple more coats of paint, and then before starting on the actual moth. Yeah, that's my little update for today so far. I don't really think there's anything too terrible that I need to do. By the way, look at my window. I love this. I love this so much. It's very much like, it's like there's a painting in my room, my living room, and I really love it. I also have my light on, and my lamp is a smart lamp. So I can change the colors, and it's set to a color that's magnolia. And this is a magnolia flower. Like the stained glass is magnolias. And I think it pairs really well together. And then the little fairy lights, I don't know if you can see them all that well, but I really like them. Here is a little bit of a better look of the window. I think it looks really nice. Just, oh my God, it's so pretty. I just can't get over how nice this is. It really is like having a painting in my living room, and it brings so much color to the room. Like, well, not a lot. The room is still really empty, but it makes the room a lot nicer. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so pretty. And then the little fairy lights are really nice, although they don't go across the whole curtain rod, but it's fine. They cover up the side that doesn't have anything because I can't afford the other ones yet. But I think it's really lovely. Like, that's just so good.